New details now tonight about the disappearance of two men and the death of a child, all connected to a mysterious religious group in the Inland Empire. CBS LA assignment editor Mike Rogers at the desk with the details on a case, Mike, you've been working on for months now.
Yeah, Gio, this all first started back in August when the Redlands Police Department really increased their efforts and public awareness about how to find one of their people who was missing, Emilio Ghanem. Well, now we have arrests and charges to tell you about. I want to show you who they've taken into custody. Rudy Moreno, Daryl Music Martin, Andre Thomas, and Shelly Martin, all of them apparently a part of this religious group. Rudy Martin and Shelly Martin, the leaders of this religious group. The first person we're going to talk to you about is Emilio Ghanem. I'll show you his photo here. Emilio was last seen in 2023 after he was left the religious group and came back. The religious group also owned a pest control company. That's what Emilio worked for. Emilio left the church to go control his own pest control company, and apparently that angered the leaders of the group. Rudy Moreno was charged in his death today after Emilio's car was found in the Mojave Desert, burned, and had evidence that a homicide had occurred. The second case that they are charging today has to do with the death of this boy, Timothy Thomas. Timothy is a boy that was 4 years old when his parents and his father, who's charged in this, that's Andre, Timothy's parental rights were turned over to the group. The prosecutors say that while he was there, he began suffering from appendicitis, and throughout the course of his appendicitis, they allege that the people in the group never sought medical care. Never got him to a doctor, never got him to an ER, and ultimately he died from that appendicitis. That happened in 2010. Today, the police chief in Colton, the DA in the San Bernardino County talked about the difficulties of this case and how hard it was because of the secrecy of it.
The secretive nature of it was that don't tell anybody there's a 4-year-old who's fighting for his life on the floor of a house in Colton. That's very secretive. The other side of it is, obviously, when you're talking with Mr. Ghanem, the secret there is that nobody was talking about why don't we see a guy who was part of our religious group for a number of years. We had a meeting with him, and then he never is seen or heard from again, and nobody's interested in where he may be that was part of that group. That sounds pretty secretive to me.
Yeah. Now, there is still one more case connected to this. Ruben Moreno, he was reported missing in 2019, but actually hadn't been seen since 2017. Ruben Moreno is the brother of Rudy Moreno, one of the defendants in this case charged with murder. Ruben Moreno was last seen in Claremont. That's where he was reported missing out of. The Claremont Police Department has not returned to calls regarding the status of that case. I did reach out to the Los Angeles County DA's office to see if they have been presented a case in that situation. That's because it is on the very eastern edge of Los Angeles County, just on the other side of the county line from San Bernardino. So a lot going on here, Gio. The arrests have been made. Charges have been filed for murder. A lot more to tell on this story, though.
Certainly right. Mike, thank you so much. Yep.